14.25 for difference. Up next is scrimmage of TSS number 49. It is second group. Yes, so we have 8.58. Up next is Christopher.
Well, it's going to be the 100 meters.
That's what we're going to be taking in.
Under 14.
Starters orders. It's 100 meters dash.
So we're about to have the start of the 100 meters under 14. And of course, track steward is directly in our path, but apparently she has to be there, so she will be in the middle of the shot.
So we're not quite ready for the under 14 females in the 100 meters. I know the
We're gonna have
we can let you know is the Inter High School Championship between the CSS.
So we have a clear shot now, because we had an issue with the track official right in the middle of the shots, and now we have a pretty clear shot. Of course, we are not doing the finish in terms of photo finish, so we don't have to get the photo finish in. Basically, it's just to get the athletes coming down the track. So just about to get going. They're on the starters orders. Marcus Stewart, the starter. A little bit of a hush here. Under 14 girls. Over a distance of 100 meters. The long jump has been paused for the moment. Clean start. Who is going to take this one? Well, we see a lead already. We see a lead already. We see a lead already for GSS. GSS. Looks like GSS 3 positions. And they're jumping down there. That's the GSS stand. That's obviously the GSS stand.
Oh, she gets a big up from John there. Very good race from the under 14 girls. It was competitive all the way to the end, even though we had first, second, and third. And we go down to see what the lineup for the boys, for the 100 meters under 14 boys.
So I get the impression that John Prentice's daughter ripped that one apart.
Oh boy. Lane 4, lane 5, lane 6. Yes, as we go to the under 14 boys.
I could tell you that the Gingerland stand is very excited down there. It's a lot of commotion down there. They're enjoying themselves. So we're about to have the under 14 girls. Under 14 boys, that is. We have just had the girls. So we're going to get the under 14 boys. So it's going to be the under 14 boys. And you get the impression that this one is going to be a ring ding as well. GSS blow away the crowd in a while back there in that first race. Let's see if CSS can make a comeback in this one. They're already leading on the medal count. GSS won to make a comeback. And just 100 meters and then the forward. It's just only 3 athletes in this one. Who is going to take this one? CSS looks good. GSS looks good, but CSS pulls away. And the CSS. So GSS. So another gold medal for CSS.
But CSS winning that one. CSS Lions! Yeah, let's see what they'll be going for that one.
just about to get going with the under 14 boys. Of course, there will be a little bit of a pause because it's all about getting set, getting ready, being relaxed enough to start. They're all about starting blocks these days, and that normally is a bit of a problem. So it's under 16 females in this one, and of course starting blocks. Long time ago that was an issue. Now they need starting blocks. Under starters orders, under 16 girls, over a distance of 100 meters. You get the impression that there's some tension in this one. The crowd already reacting to that, and you expect that it's going to be a quick one. Clean start. So who is going to take this one? Well, we're seeing yellow. Yellow is CSS. CSS. It looks like all three at the top for CSS. Well, a JSS athlete got in the mix somewhere, I believe. I believe that a JSS athlete got in the mix.
And that one was close.
Outside of that, it was CSS at the top.
As we see the completion of the under 16 girls. I'm looking for
that was a quick one.
I didn't hear about. I don't have to call any names, they will answer. If you store a stone in a pig pen, which pin is on the ball and one of you they get it. Alright, look like number one Bartlett. Archibald. Oh, they was close.
I think Philip probably took the bronze medal in that one. She has been running very well all season. Well, once you hear that Leon Thompson Jr. is in this race, he has to be one of the favorites, one of the top athletes from CSS. And doesn't mean that there might be an upset, but I'm just saying that he is indeed a top athlete, and you'll have to keep your eyes on him. GSS would want to say something different. So we'll wait and see what happens here. So they're on the starters orders. So let's look closely at the under 16 boys. It's going to be quick. Don't even blink, folks. And let's see who takes the gold in this one. So let's see what transpires. Clean start. Let's see who is going to take this one. Well, we already see Charlestown secondary running away. Running away is Leon Thompson Jr. He just ran away from the pack. I was looking for a yellow shirt, but he isn't wearing a yellow shirt, and that was a bit confusing. It was a bit confusing because I was looking for a yellow shirt, but he certainly left the pack in a black shirt. He just ran away from them.
She surrender. Which one? You don't try to surrender. White flag means surrender. Unless you faking it. You all yesterday. Well. Number 76, CSS. Thompson Jr.
So we're about to get the start of this one. It's going to be under 16 or maybe under 18 girls. I'll have to verify that. Getting a bit of a warm-up. We have, based on what I'm seeing here, about 6 athletes in this one. CSS color yellow is showing 3. And Gingerland Secondary is also showing 3. So CSS took gold in the last race. GSS would want to come back, but CSS dominated over in St. Kitts as well, and GSS conducted themselves superbly too, but that time around CSS was the winner. And for now, CSS with a bit of a lead here on medals count, and so GSS would want to come back. So, on the starters orders, once you hear set, and then it will be the gun. Just about to get going. False start. Somebody came out the blocks too early. Whoever is wearing red track shoes. Once more, trying to get a fair start here. A little bit of a hush here at the Mondo. And all of them will be trying their utmost to secure this gold medal. Seems to be some tension somewhere. So there seems to be an issue in terms of this start for this race for the under 18 girls. Everybody wants a jump start to get out of the blocks quickly. And so need to just wait long enough to hear the gun before the push out. Clean start this time. Who is going to be leading in this one? I'm seeing CSS. I'm seeing CSS. I'm seeing CSS. Well, she stormed away. I think I've seen her in the winner's circle already for the day. But she's obviously quick. I think GSS probably took this silver medal. So the Nevis International School was due to be a part of this grand occasion, but apparently pulled out at late notice, and so it's just the CSS Lions and the GSS Panthers, two schools represented instead of three. And of course we want to thank the Bank of Nevis, and the Bank of Nevis would be the major sponsor of this big event. And so we are now going to have the under 18 boys. And guess what? Just the same way that I singled out Thompson Jr. in the previous race, we have Ken Freeman in this one. He has certainly dominated his races so far. But of course, CSS athletes would have a different thought process on this. So it should be a very interesting contest over 100 meters. But listen out and look out for Ken Freeman. Wherever he falls in this scenario, we'll wait and see. So we understand that Young Dow is also in this race. He's representing CSS. Ken of course, Ken Roy Freeman, he's representing the Gingerland Secondary School. It's going to be interesting, folks. And it's going to be a ring dinger. My mind tells me that it might be a couple of spots determined by photo finish. Maybe not the gold medal spot though. I have a sneaking feeling about the gold medal spot. And silver, yeah. And bronze, yeah. I believe those will have to be sorted out. A little bit of a hush. There's a section of the crowd here. It seems as if it's kind of split between CSS and GSS. GSS is more in this area and they're loud. They're cheering hard. I think CSS more on this end. Let's see what happens here. Crowd is going to get into it momentarily. And they're on the starters orders. Once you hear set, the gun will follow soon. That shot will go off. And it seems as if they're not having any issues with the gun today. Oh, somebody's out of the blocks. Yeah, the tension is on here. Out of the blocks early before the gun went off. Well, I think all of the starters went to have a word with the athletes. Every single one of the starters who are coordinating the start of this race went over and had a word with the athletes. Now, this could be playing on the minds of the athletes. Do I get a slow start out of the blocks? No. Listening for the gun. It's all about being alert and being ready when that gun goes off. Clean start now. Let's see who is cranking up here. We are already seeing Kenken. We are seeing Kenken. We are seeing Kenken and Doe. He has beaten him. I want to believe that Doe has won. I believe that Doe has won. I think that Kenken has been beaten. CSS screaming.
Number 5.
So Doe has won.
Number 46, goes by the name of Doe. He's real like an eagle. Well done, youngster. Well done. And he actually touching his family pension. Well, imagine your own father. Left his right here.
Well, I'm getting the impression that Kenken probably didn't even register in the top 3.
He will give you the tracks. Don't get me doing it, that's a family thing. Yeah, give her up. And as just said, he was just ready to
So, based on what we are seeing here, it was Dow, Fraser, Freeman. So Freeman, that's Kenken, took the bronze. So Fraser also got in the mix. Probably the race of the day. Yes, this is the CSS section of the crowd here. GSS is down here.
Hey, don't feel the money. A family to be now. Can get it down. A family to be. I like the atmosphere.
A very good crowd is here today, must admit. It's not inter-primary. It's not inter-primary. But it's certainly getting there. It's inter-high. After all, it's a good crowd. Now, if we're going to single out anybody. Now we're going to have, certainly, Young Dow being saluted. It certainly was the race of the day. His fan club is right here, cheering him loudly. Kenken also being saluted.
Jesus Fan President 3. And then 4, the Maya Pollard of CSS Lines. And then 5, I should have went of the CSS Lines. And then 7.
So in this under 20 girls race, it's going to be a certain Tiana Liebert. And I would have singled out a couple. And I'm singling out Tiana Liebert in this one.
It has been reaffirmed that you need to come from down.
I think there's one more 100-meter race after this one. So it's the under 20 girls. And let's see who is going to storm through to take gold in this one. Crowd still buzzing from that previous race. Double gun. Double gun there.
So we have to reload the gun.
And Tiana Libert seems to be asking what went
Once you
wrong.
hear bam bam, on your mark.
Should be, hopefully, a clean start on this one as they get back into the starters blocks. And once you hear set, there's normally a pretty long pause between on your marks and set. Not a long pause for the goal. Let's look for who is leading in this one.
It looks like CSS the mentor coming down.
Tiana Libert
CSS one,
is struggling in this one,
and it looks like CSS
but Tiana Libert is taking it still. Seems just to be struggling slightly there, Tiana. And eventually cruising home. So Tiana Libert, Webb, and Pollard.
Well, that's completed the under 20. The only lady with 20 on her chest, she took the goal. Tiana Libert. That was the under 20 minutes in the 100 meters. Number 33, Webb took silver. And Pollard, she took the bronze.
Now in this particular race, let me call the name that stands out, Kamali Newton, of course, Carif athlete. And of course we have Roberts in this one and a couple of others who are pretty quick, but Newton I think would be the standout name. Akadiento Willett is also in this one. But I think Newton has established himself. Everybody else should be trying to beat Newton. I don't know if that's possible, but I think Newton would be the standout athlete in this one. Just about to get going. This should be a quick one. Don't blink. Don't blink. We're going to have a fast one, folks. Just about to get going. 100 meters. Under 20 males. And like I said, I think Kamali Newton would be the standout athlete here. History may prove me wrong. But let's see what transpires. First, we might get a false start. No false start. It's a clean start. It's a clean start. Who is leading in this one? Well, Newton. Chased by Roberts. Looks like Roberts, and it looks as if Newton is holding his leg. But that was a good race. Let's see what the clock says. Newton, Roberts, Willett. Newton, Roberts, Willett. So Roberts really pushed Newton in that one. And we must be very concerned if our Carif athlete is injured. But I think he's getting a quick look at. Let's hope he's okay. Once you start to feel something, you need to be very careful. Thankfully, that's his last race for the day, but I think Roberts should be pretty proud of his run. He really did it very close.
And he's still carrying gold. He's all right, man. He's all right.
So that was the final 100 meters race. Newton is walking pretty okay. And so
we left with 2.
It was a good race.
More
on the starters orders now.
set.
Clean 14 start.
And they're off.
Under 18 and
It's
under
the
20
under 18
girls.
females in the 4x400 meters.
Well,
We also have the under 20 females in the midst.
So
In
there they
lane
go.
3.
So
But we have CSS in lane
18,
4
under
and GSS
20
in lane
girls.
2. It's even Steven.
So
Going around as they approach the 200 meter mark. Is CSS in front, CSS under 20,
for the
and
moment,
GSS in
CSS with the
third.
lead.
GSS is making a move on the inside.
On the
And let's see what will
inside.
happen here.
And that could be
It's CSS still
interesting
leading the
if
way.
that lead is
Followed by
maintained
CSS
and
under 20
Tiana
and
gets the
GSS under
baton.
18 on the inside,
Could
making
be
a move.
interesting.
As they come around us about 100 meters to go for the first back handoff. Is
Yeah,
CSS still
they
leading the
come.
way, followed by
CSS
GSS.
still has a lead.
And CSS under 20.
Strong lead.
What will happen here for the first back exchange?
But within
CSS,
striking range,
see if
the
they
other
will pass
flat
off
lead.
just about. CSS passes off now. Under 20 passes off now. GSS passes off.
GSS trying to stay in the
Yes,
program.
season have to go around. Remember they have to break by the cones. They have to run in the lanes
GSS
until they reach the
making up
cones
the
and
slack,
they break
which
into
is
lane
good.
one. GSS has overtaken.
So GSS
Let's
has
see what
taken
will
the
happen
lead
here.
for the moment.
GSS Panthers are on their feet.
And,
CSS Lions on their feet as well.
The others are within
So
striking
GSS in the front,
distance.
followed by CSS.
Still going to be a
What will
good
happen
one.
here? It's almost even, Steven.
So CSS
200 meters
closing
to
the
go.
gap. GSS
GSS
seems
in
to have
front.
burnt out.
Challenged by CSS.
So GSS has
they
done a
come
good
along.
job, but seems
GSS in
to
front.
have burned out.
Challenged by CSS.
Now
Can
CSS is making the
bring it back?
move. CSS making the move
Can
to go
CSS bring it back?
past.
But it's GSS still leading.
And
As they're side by
GSS
side.
decides no.
Coming down just about 100
GSS
meters to
says
go for the
no.
second man handoff.
I'm not going to
It's
give up
GSS
this
leading the way,
lead.
followed by
So
CSS.
CSS pulls
CSS
back
under
now.
20 in third.
With GSS still with a bit
GSS
of a
leading the
lead.
way.
So even
As
though
they come down
CSS
for
tried
the second back
to go
handoff.
past, but
It's
now
GSS
she's
and
coming back.
CSS neck and neck.
And GSS
As
still
they pass
struggling.
off,
Both
pass
of them
off first.
struggling.
CSS
Back
passes
this
off.
past
GSS
off.
passes off. As they go on.
Now I'm not sure who
What
is
will
who.
happen here?
All in black.
GSS is in first, followed by
Well,
CSS.
GSS still has a bit of a lead.
Well,
CSS
well,
in second.
the action is even
CSS
here.
in third.
GSS is into the way, but CSS is still on the heels, so GSS still in front.
Pulling away
Followed
nicely.
by CSS close
That's
behind.
GSS.
And we have the CSS on the 20s.
GSS has a bit of a
In
lead.
third position. As we approach the 200 meter mark.
So-
Is GSS in front, followed by CSS. The Panthers in
well.
front, panting away. Followed by the Lions.
Still has a bit of a
Lions
lead,
are falling back a
GSS.
bit. And the Panthers are stretching,
GSS has a bit of a
stretching
lead, but trust me,
And the
it's
CSS
not
Lions
all
pulling back.
over as yet.
But GSS looking
I
strong.
think it's going to be
Coming
interesting on the
100 meters now for
final
the
lap.
Final button pass. Is the
Final
GSS
button
Panthers.
pass
The Panthers
because
are on their
Tiana
feet.
is here.
The Lions are on their feet as
She looks
well.
very
Can
relaxed.
the Lions pull this one back?
And she was not
As
so
the
relaxed
Panthers will
anymore.
pass
She's
off in just
asking
a bit.
for it. She's calling for it.
Panthers will pass just about.
She's calling for it.
Now Panthers pass.
And she's going to get the button last.
Waiting for the Lions to pass.
Tiana is going to get
What
that
will
button
happen
last.
here?
But CSS closing the
The
gap
Lions, the
nicely.
Lions.
CSS has closed
Lions
the
can
gap.
pull this back.
No.
Let's see what
How
happens.
quick is Tiana?
Get on the paper
How quick is
passes.
Tiana?
On the
How
paper
good is
passes. What will
Tiana?
happen? The Lions
This
have
is the
the
test
pass.
for her.
It's 2 against
This
one.
is the real
What
test
will
for
happen is
Tiana.
the shape of the interesting
Real
finish.
test for Tiana
This
now.
is the shape of the interesting finish.
Could have been a little closer.
Yes, the Panthers in front.
Tiana is giving it all.
What will happen here?
How good is she?
Can the Panthers catch? Sorry, can the Lions catch the Panthers in
Well,
front?
I think she knows
The
that
Panthers
she
are on
has
the field. The Lions are on the field.
a real
As
job
the
on
Panthers
hand
are
because
200
Tiana
meters
is
to go.
closing the gap.
The line is hitting.
Tiana is closing the gap. Tiana is closing the gap. This is a race. This is the race. She's burnt out. Tiana is closing the gap. Can she complete it? My goodness, Tiana is right on her. Tiana is right on her. What a race. What a Tiana. What a Tiana. What a Tiana. My goodness. What a Tiana. What a race. What a race. Well, well, well. She is a superstar. She is a superstar. My goodness, what a run. Wow.
Hello. Miss, go back on that. No, you don't drop the button like that.
What a race.
Why you drop the button? You still get goal. Give she back, pick up your button.
So we're about to get going. think it has been fun, but it gets to a point where you just want it to be over, and so I think that's the point we're at. Final race for the day.
So, and they're off. It's the final event for this tournament. It's the under 20 boys doing their 4x400 meters. We see two teams being represented in this one. We have GSS and CSS. GSS leading away. Will the Lions take it? It's GSS. The Lions are making a run for it.
CSS making a move.
But it's GSS still leading away.
GSS still holding on.
Lions are going back.
Yankee.
So the Lions have overtaken the Panthers.
Being passed now by the CSS
just about
athlete.
Now Lions passes off.
Now Roberts takes it. He's out of the blocks. This could be a quick one. Roberts
it's the under 20
seems to be trailing badly. CSS doing pretty well. Can Roberts come back? Can Roberts come back? For the moment,
CSS is on the heels of CSS.
CSS is looking good.
What will happen is about
CSS holding on. Roberts
GSS is closing the gap somewhat.
Is still going pretty well, but I think he's struggling. CSS looks large and in charge. Now Roberts is making a move. I think a little late. Isn't that late, Roberts? I think Roberts started that move a little late.
GSS is closing the gap.
CSS has held on to pass off. And GSS chasing after CSS. I think it will be Acadiento to close out.
CSS in the lead, challenged by GSS. It's the under 20 boys.
Now,
in their 4x400 meters.
Getting
what will
close.
happen here? Will GSS overtake that
Getting
man?
close.
Will the Panther overtake the
GSS.
line? Yes, it looks like the Panther will overtake the line. Oh no.
Pass.
Oh boys, back at that 200 meters to go. Just about 100 meters to go. It's the Panthers in front, followed by the Lion. Panthers in front, followed by the Lion. Panthers is pulling away. But the Lion is not going to keep it in striking distance. It's the Panther.
GSS will pass off first.
He's going to pass off just about.
Can Acadiento catch up? Can Acadiento catch up? He's going to give it a shot. It's going to be good. This is going to be good, folks. Acadiento will it. It's coming around. Acadiento will it. Trying to close the gap here. Acadiento will it. But GSS trying to hold on. GSS trying to hold on. But Acadiento Willett is struggling coming around nicely. Willett is struggling. The crowd is into it. The crowd is into it. This could be another Tiana. This could be another Tiana. Willett is getting close. He's pulling up. GSS has pulled up. Acadiento Willett storms home. What a run. GSS pulled up badly.
And the Panther. He's limping.
Well. What a way to finish.
He's hurt. That's the second Panther went down. Red cross. After finishing the race. It's a hard task for the athletes. Well, yes.
What a race. What a finish.
Number boy. I wonder what I hear. We ain't got no mental count yet, though. Well. Why you running from? Why you running from? Miss Paris? Well.
What am I getting? What am meditation? Don't make it slant. Don't ego, so they can massage. You don't feel him like a Kevin Durant. So me tell them, bad mind people say far away. I see the far away. I see the far away. What's the far away? Here we go.
All the lines are going wild in the center. But we yet to have the medal count. I want to say good evening to my good friend Diane Williams. I have the official provisional medal counts here. And the GSS Panthers, 31 goals. Give me
Jesus
yes.
50 silver, 30 bronze, total of 111.
31 golds, 50 silver, and
30 bronze.
30 bronze for the Gingerland Panthers.
And the CSS Lions. CSS Lions, 55 gold, 32
85.
silver, 37 bronze, a total of 124.
Well, give it up for the Charlestown Lions for being victorious. Once again, in the High School Championship in the year 2023. And they are led by Miss Paris. Oh, look at them. Look at the Lions.
Well, watch Miss Paris.
Look at the Lions.
Watch Miss Paris.
Outside again. The Panthers. Outside again.
Jesus,
That's the victory song. Unstoppable force.
I want Jesus down here too.
Oh boy. Oh yo. Watch this CSS Lions go. They said they came to mash up the place.
Well.
They came outside and they mash up the place.
Will you ever sit and watch your homeland thunder? Just because you come together. I wanna hear you shout.
It's good to see the athlete who was down in the last race. He's up and about, so it's good to see.
I want Jesus down here too.